Welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. My name's Casey. We're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. We are working our way through Tyranny of Dragons, and we are in end boss fight mode on the Horde of the Dragon Queen. The party has done their job quite well. They have successfully tracked the cultists and the stolen treasures all the way up the Sword Coast. They have discovered that it was being stowed on a cloud giant's flying castle. They have reported this information to the Harpers and the Lord's Alliance in association with the Open Lord of Waterdeep. A strike team has been assembled, and last week we found out that the other half of that strike team, or 1/3 of that strike team, was successful. Glazheal, the White Dragon, was taken down by the greenest of Forced Grey, an association of heroes from some of our earlier adventures. Now, however, we get to find out whether the party will be successful returning to the now on edge flying castle to attempt to eliminate Resmir, the half-dragon worm speaker, high up in the cult, one of only 5, and the head of this treasure-gathering operation. So, Chiquito, Rob, Oaks, Sholari, Scholer, can't do it, still just Show. Sholora, Yaz and Anrin, under the guidance of Ontharr Froom and the encouragement / in spite of Leosin, will be setting out.
Anoki.
Now, we're going to go ahead and flip maps real quick. And the party is not where they are represented on the map right now. But this will be their battlefield, the lower courtyard of the Giant's Castle. Now, they had some information on this from when they passed through earlier, and the Griffin Riders that will be delivering them have given them a little more insight. Some scrying spells and other things have taken place. Unfortunately, as the party nears, a blanket of clouds and mists obscure the lower courtyard, so they will not be able to see when they drop in. They can decide roughly where they want the Griffin Riders to drop them off. But storm clouds and very, very threatening thunderbolts are keeping the Griffin Riders on edge. You know from your previous visit that in the northwest corner, we'll pretend that north is up at the moment, northwest corner, we've got the Wyvern Stables. In the south, we have the Cultist Barracks. In the southeast, a kitchen area taken over only by kobolds. In the northeast, Resmir's Chambers. In the very northeast corner, a wizard's chambers. Up here on the north side, what was once the chambers of the blue half-dragon champion, who is no more. His special squad of blue kobolds and the blue half-dragon champion himself struck down. Cyanrath, we barely need thee. So, as I go ahead and start hiding things, let's do a quick round of introductions, because this may be the last time that the party gets to introduce themselves, because I'm going to try real hard to kill them. So please go ahead, click your tokens, roll yourselves onto the turn order. We'll go in the order that it pops up there, as I go ahead and hide some enemies from view.
This is the only time I ever roll well on initiative. Let's see. Nope. Didn't waste it this time.
Saving it.
That was a natural 20.
Well, sometimes you get a good roll. Let's go ahead and pop these down to the GM layer. Let's put this in order here. And Anrin, we get to find out about Anrin first. Please do a quick introduction of yourself, and then anything you'd like us to know about you as you head into this potentially fatal battle.
So, I'm Anrin, a wood elf, and if this is going to be my last day on Earth, I am going to spend it fighting the dragon cult. They're ancestral enemies, and I'm all about wiping out ancestral enemies. And I am definitely primed for this. So, in addition to being a barbarian, I also am beginning to wake up that tiny little spark of Coralon that resides in all elves, and I'm now more determined than ever to actually burn the. Sorry, I won't use this language. Burn. Burn the house down.
Burn
Thank you.
this down. Absolutely. That brings us over to Yaz. Yaz?
It is unmuted. Okay. Well, I play Yaz, a lizard folk hexblade. And what he's thinking as they're going into this castle, lizard folks don't feel fear. But if one were to look at Yaz, he might show signs of potentially being fearful.
Okay. It's not fear, it's an agitation that could be mistaken for fear.
Exactly.
Okay.
Repeatedly petting Coca, giving her encouraging whispers for Coca's sake. And he started out this journey thinking it would be making a easy, quick buck, and quickly learned, wow, this is not an easy, quick buck, but it has been entertaining. And he's hoping to get past this next obstacle. Very, very big obstacle with teeth.
There are some big obstacles with teeth in this next area. With that in mind, Rob Oakes, known for showing an enormous number of teeth, but maybe not fearsome ones.
Yeah, Rob's pretty smiley normally, but Rob's just straight up scared. Feel like he might wet himself at one point or another, and he's made sure everybody knows that. If an accident happens, please don't draw attention to it. These things happen when, fear and hope collide. But Rob is a 6th level College of Lord Bard. He likes the folk music of all the different people on Faerun. He's trying to bring attention to some of the lesser known folk ways. Currently, he's learning Djibouti. It's a little harder to play on the lute because the rhythm just doesn't quite translate as well as what we wanted. But does feel very strongly that the Cult of the Dragon needs to go. And if this is it for him, he knows that his daughter will carry on the traditions. So
Sounds good.
that's Rob.
And as you're getting ready, the Griffin Rider, who will be transporting you to the castle, assures you that it is very common for moisture to build up as you're flying through the clouds, it to gather on the saddle and leave that sort of trademark line on the inner thigh, so no one would question you. So
it's condensation, right?
It's condensation.
Right? Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what I thought it might be. Yeah.
Now Chiquito, a member who may have trouble with condensation, being partially wood and metal. What are you up to?
Well, currently I'm riding on this griffin, trying to think of maybe what the hell we doing here. But I guess it's gonna be okay. I mean, if my friends are gonna go into battle, definitely I'm gonna go with them. I'm kind of recollecting on, the times we've had, and thinking about, this is pretty much the closest family Chiquito has had in quite a while. So he's gonna do everything he can to keep them safe, and well, attempt to keep him safe. He made sure that he gave out all those good berries already too. So
Sounds good.
don't forget that. We might need those. But
Good.
either way,
Good berries equipped. How many
Yeah.
good berries is that? You did
10.
have a full
It'd
day
be
to
10.
rest.
Would say 10.
10
per-
to,
per
10 to
person.
each person?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Please keep in mind you have your 10 good berries. We have done some distribution of crowd awards, and we're going to get to show in just a moment. But we are down to, I believe, just about one reroll per person. Gifts to the players, highly encouraged. I will also announce there is a single wandering monster out there available, and it is a dragon. So, if you do decide to deploy a dragon on the party as a wandering monster, it will appear. Which brings us to our last introduction.
And shame on your name and your house forever.
But, I mean,
Seems a
dragons
little
bring more treasure.
unnecessary.
Dragons bring more treasure. Show.
I'm Ed. I play Sholara. Look now, I can't say it. Sholara is a half orc, half Goliath. She's going to face a half dragon, which has her a little flustered, I see. However, she would try very hard not to show that. And she might have a little more success than Yaz does at not showing it, because it's sort of been trained into her. But Show is happy to be doing this because she feels that Resmir, target here, is sort of the chief bully amongst this group, and her goal is largely to protect those who can't protect themselves, and eliminating Resmir, she feels may go a long way toward achieving that goal. So Show is very much looking forward to it.
That is a very solid concept, as Resmir was in charge of the initial group that caused all the trouble in Greenest so long ago, and has been operating behind the scenes and pretty much unchallenged up till this point. Now, as the party is flying in on Griffin back, the riders getting closer and closer to this storm cloud.
Casey,
Yep.
Can we back up a little bit
Sure.
and address, in our chat, you had mentioned a magic item, the lance.
Yes, absolutely.
And I had suggested that I might want to try to repurpose that into a morning star
Sure.
that then I could use.
Absolutely. That would be Cyanrath's Lance, a recently enchanted magical item that the enchantments were unstable enough that working with the Blackstaff of Waterdeep, they thought that perhaps it could be repurposed, recrafted, but there is a significant chance that it may break as well. So I believe you are aiming for a piercing weapon, and we gave it a 50-50 chance on that one?
That is, unless any other player would like to use a lance that we know will not break. I think the weapon is well suited to Show, but the needing to be 5 feet away is not.
Fair enough. So, your choice. You can call high, low, odds, or evens. Roll anything that you want, as long as we see a 50-50 chance, a 1 or a 2.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna, speak now if you want the lance.
Go ahead. Let it roll.
All right. I'm gonna go odds.
Gonna go
are
odds. All right. Odds are good indeed. Congratulations, you have converted it to a morning star. It is a chunky piece of material, but it is a morning star indeed, with the appropriate enchantments as described. Please go ahead and add that to your sheet. And as you do so, any other business? All
I
right.
don't think so.
So, as we make our approach, the teams break away. We resolved the greenest grays last week. They head to the underside to deal with the dragon. Harshnag and the team of rather tall folks head towards the upper floors to negotiate with Blaguthkus the giant, who you've sort of laid a little groundwork for. As you're getting closer, Harshnag looks down at the roiling clouds that cover the courtyard and yells over to the group of you. Do you want me to try and get Blaguthkus to eliminate the clouds, or do you prefer the cover? You know that once you're in there, you probably won't be able to see anything. You're not sure if that problem would exist within the enclosed areas or not. That seems doubtful. It would probably just be in the open courtyard that it would be full heavy cover.
I vote for cover.
I think cover sounds pretty good.
Okay,
Sure.
got it. With that, Harshnag gives you the thumbs up and heads away. The area outside in the open courtyard will be obscured as if a fog spell were in effect. You can't see your hand in front of your face. As you're getting closer, though, you do make out the building, so you can see the eddies in the current there. And where would you like the team to drop you off?
Maybe somewhere slightly higher up. Again, the castle. I don't know if that would be possible. Or
So they could drop you
Or do
off
you mean-
on the upper level, and then you would be coming down by the stairs, which would be over on the eastern side, that spiral staircase that comes down.
okay. In my mind, that was so we can get a view, and then I remembered. Oh yeah, cover.
That would not necessarily be a bad idea, though, because there is a door into the area where we think she will be found, not far from those stairs. And if I am not mistaken, Blaguthkus has some control over the upper level, so it would be safer to land there.
But at the same time, we already know that there are ogres there.
Yes, but the ogres serve Blaguthkus.
That's true.
Right, as long as we don't destroy the castle, we should be okay. Or at least harm the castle in any way. No tagging or anything like that.
Yes, repress your artistic instincts for once, Chiquito.
I didn't sign off on that.
So far it sounds like we'll be starting over on the eastern side, coming down that long spiral staircase once more, getting leg day in. And if no objections, that's where we'll pick up. The party is dropped off. The Griffin Riders move away. The ogres keeping a wary eye on you as their javelin throwing practice is on pause for the moment. Harshnag heads away to the tower where Blaguthkus is. You can hear him calling out greetings as you work your way down the stairs. In front of you, a bank of fog, cold and roiling as it is cooled and heated, rising and falling between the ice and the air around. What are you all doing?
Do we want a little stealthy ahead to get eyes on things, or do we just want to go in and do it?
Well, you know me, but I would not look askance at some intelligence.
I kind of feel like we know what we need to know, and we just need to get in there, folks. But I can check things out if you want.
If left to my devices, I will be charging in. So
That would not be a good thing. Although it's really what I want to do.
I don't know that it would not be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, surprise could be helpful too if we just go running like, "Hey, surprise!" I mean, I did a couple surprise parties early on for kids back in Greenest. Well, not Greenest, and like some of those kids just straight up soiled themselves, and their parents were scared too. You know, because just you big, you can scare some people.
I'm not certain that these are the kind of people who will scare. that easily.
Well, right. I was dressed as a clown. I don't know if that would help, but like
That would be terrifying. I would do it.
If we could
Well,
get her to soil herself, she might have some trouble in the battle.
yeah, I could dress as a clown if you guys want. I mean, I can make that happen.
Can you be an invisible clown and then turn
If you
visible?
feel it would help.
Do you guys want me to skulk ahead, or do you want to just go in all together and not split the party at all?
I want you to skulk ahead.
Whatever Bravox feels comfortable with.
Yeah.
Right. Could I have from the party a fateful D10, please?
Uh-oh.
Who's rolling that?
Oh, I see a D10 already there.
That was shows from earlier. You don't get to use that one. You got to come up with an all new D10.
I wasn't sure.
Dang it.
Here, I'll roll. All right, a
A
4.
four,
That's
okay.
good, right? Do reinforcements arrive?
That is the reinforcements arriving, and this time it's all kobolds all the time. Okay. Fateful D10 has been rolled. Board has been laid out. We've got fog ahead, and I think I'm hearing some sneaking advancement from anyone who is trying to be quiet as they enter the fog. Please go ahead and roll a stealth, and then start moving. As you start to kind of move towards the fog, you can smell and hear away to the south the sounds of those kobolds working in the kitchen. Their work seems to be continuing unabated. Some sort of large feline animal away to the south seems like it is begging for scraps. To the north, you can hear the low, sibilant bark of those guard drakes. And away across, far from you, you can hear the ogres laughing and wagering, and the wyverns calling out.
Now we're in fog currently, right?
You
like
are
we came down.
Deep in fog at this point.
Okay. And I'm heading in the right direction, y'all. Like this is where we want to go, right? Because her quarters were allegedly in this area, right? In this area.
Is my understanding.
Okay. So I moved my 30, Casey. I don't know
Yep,
if you
you're
want me
fine. You can keep moving. Or if anybody's following, go ahead and position yourselves as you wish to be, as Rob
Alright,
is moving out.
I'm gonna get to the door and then I'm gonna message and say I got to the double doors. You guys want me to list? Wait, I think I have message. I'm messing up my characters. Hold on.
I
Did.
believe you do. I feel
I
like
do.
you
I have
used it.
message.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will message Anrin and say like I got to the doors. You want me to listen?
I think Anrin's answering out loud back at you.
And
Okay.
I'm the only one who can hear that, so I can't respond.
I didn't hear it, so let me ask it to go out. So
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
So you want me to do a little listen? You want me to listen at the door?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right.
Let me get these dogs out and then I will do that. One
Sounds
second.
good.
All right, all dogs, get the hell out. Go on. Go on.
It's so nice outside, though. Now they want to come on in and out and play.
Yeah, it's like currently 55, so like Wisconsin, that's bathing suit weather. All right.
So let's start with a perception check, please.
Perception. Yeah, I went into Call of Cthulhu. I'm like, make a listen check. All right.
Okay. You
I've
pick,
had worse.
you pick up sound of two voices. One is incanting something. Obviously arcane and probably a bit infernal. That one is fainter. More closely, you hear a prayer being offered up to Tiamat. The prayer is in Draconic. The infernal arcane is a mix of a mix of infernal and other words that only make sense in arcane languages.
Okay. I got the Draconic, and so I catch the prayer.
Mhm.
Message back to Anrin. Somebody's saying prayers, and somebody else is casting some kind of long spell. I think, maybe now's the time.
Agreed. Oh, I'm going to whisper this as quietly as possible to everybody else.
I'm gonna back away from this door and just sit nonchalantly with my back against it.
Sounds good.
Okay, we need to go.
Good. Let's move.
Okay. Are we stealthing all of us?
Sure, why not try?
It's good to learn new things.
So can I see a set of stealth checks, please? So, I mean, you are heavily obscured, so you do have advantage, but Chiquito,
Oh.
that still brings you in at a 12.
It's really good.
Feeling good about that? Okay.
There's a little rust in the joints.
A little rust in the joints, a little creak here and there. And as you are all moving towards that door, you start to hear sounds of agitation. Those little growls and grumbles coming from the drakes seem to be getting a little more frequent. You hear a little scratch at the door.
Oh no, Paul, the scratch at the door, no.
Sorry, I had a scratch at my door. So
Life imitates art.
yeah. Okay. There's a scratch actually at the door that Rob's sitting at.
At
Okay.
the door that Rob's sitting at.
Okay.
Are we
All
supposed
right.
to be able to see things on the
Not
map?
no monsters on the map at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
A scratch at this door.
At that door.
Okay.
Like as you're kind of standing there,
one
you're
second,
getting
please.
that little. Oh sure. Puppies.
He's checking the scratch at the door.
Dogs are sitting there fighting in the office.
Aw.
Oh no.
All right.
So you're hearing
Poor
much
dog.
the same thing. You're hearing what sounds like dogs tumbling over one another, the little scratching on the stone floor, and the snuffs of snouts being pressed up against the cracks under the doors. Now these
So
are
they sniff me. Okay.
these are big doors. They are sized for
Giant
giants.
size.
So they are 5 to 7 feet wide each door, double door, and a good 15, 20 feet up at the top there. You can't see them because of the clouds, but something just went pew. Oh, Pruno, thank you. Everyone, please make sure you mark down you have a Pruno reroll.
Oh,
Thank you,
thanks.
Alright.
Bruno.
Clutch.
Thank you.
Might save a life.
Yay!
Maybe not 5 lives, but a life.
A life.
I saved a life.
Maybe.
Huh.
Hmm.
I got nothing to mess with them, so I'm not going to, but I will message as they're approaching. Drakes have got her scent here at the door.
Well, I only know one solution to that problem.
Yeah, I don't know if being stealthy and trickery here is going to get us through. I mean, the less we fight, the better. So if we can come up with a way to get them to go somewhere else.
I have the prestidigitation that I can maybe make like a food smell. I don't know if I can make it like on the somewhere on the other side of the door since I don't know the area, but maybe I could give it a try. Maybe if I can like peek under just enough, I can like.
That's
Get
exactly
it.
what I was going to try, but I don't have prestidigitation for this character.
Yes,
so
that is brilliant.
So yeah, as you
That
get
is
down,
I got your back.
you get down low and you start kind of peeking on the door, and there's a gap. It's not huge, but it is sizable, just because of the size of the doors that need to swing on them. And you can see that the fog stops dead right at the face of the door. It's not doing that thing it should be doing, creeping under the door, billowing out. It's magically held there.
delicious.
Now, you do see shadows moving back and forth there, and you get little puffs of wind in your face that smell like carnivore breath. And then could I have, I'm thinking perhaps a deception sort of roll?
I can do that.
As you try and think up something delicious to scent away a little bit?
Let's see, something delicious to send them away. That's I didn't want to click that button. Let me go actually to deception. There we go. Ooh.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Good.
So, as you come up with your favorite meaty meat smells and make that happen, that's 10 to 15 feet.
I
It's
want
not
to say
super far.
It's not far, but it's something.
Okay,
10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, that's not far at all.
It's not very far, but it's enough to make them pivot around and look behind them. So instead of Snuffles, you see, the occasional tail wag drag. Now that you've accomplished that, what are you doing?
I will reach out to like put a thumbs up against whoever's next to me, so like just so they can feel like, all right, they're looking.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I want to talk because they got them senses, but I'm just gonna give like a they smell it, a smell it thumbs up.
How I'm gonna message so that we're somewhat silent. To Yaz, how many?
Yes, give me a quick
What,
perception check. Perception or investigation, your choice.
I am mediocre at both. Let's see.
Can I help?
I
too
would say
far
yeah.
away?
I would say yeah. You could give a little assistance on that one.
Alright, I'm
Okay,
gonna
I
do
will.
perception, I think, because that's actually better. Ooh.
Oh, crushing it,
Ooh.
crushing it either way. You do
Much better than me.
you do a little juggly move, making the drakes dart from one thing to another. And as you see them stumbling and the shadows moving about, you realize there are two back there that are trying to chase down this food that's so elusive.
I
Okay.
respond to the message with 2.
All right, I'm gonna move close to the door. I
Mhm.
don't have to be able to see them, and I'm gonna cast sleep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and see a sleep check. Or a sleep roll, I should say.
Do I want to up this or just? I'm not gonna up it because I might need something better later.
Pretty good roll there.
It's not bad, but I should have upped it.
You incant your spell. Unfortunately, the two playful pups continue bouncing around in there.
All right. Well, it was worth a shot. I should have upped it though. But I think we'll need the higher level spells for later. All right.
I'm going to equip my shield and my Morning Star, and I'm going to walk up to the door, and I'm going to look at the rest of the group.
Do it.
Okay.
Kicking that door open.
All right. So the door actually swings outward towards you. So
yanking that door open.
But you yank that door open.
I'm going
You
to
got
yank
it.
them open Aragorn style.
You yank them open Aragorn style. You get a quick view of the hallway. Unlike most of the area in here, this hall is covered, the floor, with furs and rugs and other things of various make and manufacture. Near the two doors, east and west nearest you, the one to the west has a nice rug. The one to the northeast has a nice rug, and the one to the northwest has a nice rug in front of it. Other than that, there's burlap sacks scattered about, basically just anything they can do to keep their feet off the ice. Much closer to you, however, are two guard drakes bounding about. And could I have, from the party, a set of initiatives?
So my goal is to go in and bash one of them. So if that affects anything.
I won't stop you.
And I think, Chiquito, you're the one who's got the crazy high perception, correct?
That is correct.
What is your passive perception, please?
My passive perception is 18.
It's 18. Thank you very
Yep.
much.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
And Show, you throw open the door, you march in, and you take a swing. We'll take that as a ready-to-action combo. So please go ahead and give me a swing and put yourself in position. Everybody else, if you want to shift yourselves around as you would be when Show is opening that door, and we will kick off some combat.
And I critically hit.
And you critically hit. That double critically hit.
Wow.
You
Wow.
opened up on
Strong
this one.
start.
Let's
Now I've
go
jinxed us. I'm
ahead.
sorry.
And so my racial savage attacks comes in as well, and I deal an additional 8 points of damage on top of
Whoa.
that.
23. No, 20.
So that's 27 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's okay.
You put a huge dent and a hole in this guard drake, but it does shake it off and look up at you. And we are now well into initiative. I have one more initiative to roll. Excuse me a moment.
I better get a beverage. This is going to be a while.
It's going to be a bit. And whoop, whoop. And turn this on here. Rob Oakes, what you doing?
The one that show didn't hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, did someone shape their dog's ass and teach it to walk backwards? Look at this ugly. And vicious mockery on that one.
Rough.
Be a
Vicious
good
mockery.
pick.
We're gonna need a wisdom, I think.
That is I believe correct. Hold on. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Passes it by 1.
Ah,
No
bollocks.
damage dealt.
And I will draw my short bow, and that's all I can do. I think I will scoot over to here, and that's it.
Sounds good. Rob, I get to get you some information. Congratulations. Your D10 roll earlier put
That was-
Resmir.
That was actually, I think that was Chiquito's
Oh,
roll.
it's a Chiquito. Excuse me, Chiquito's roll. Put Resmir in Resmir's room. Well done. Resmir opens her door and looks at you. A massive half dragon.
Good. We are not wasting any time.
Yeah,
wielding
let's just get right to it.
a rather large blade looks at you all.
That's really a well-tailored dress. I mean, but do you find that it gets in your way with swords sometimes? There's a lot of like floppy bits there that I feel
This
like.
would be an important question for me to know the answer to.
These
Yeah.
are all important questions.
I was sort of asking it for you. I mean, anyway.
Along with those questions, there's one more detail. On her brow rests something that looks a little bit like a cross between a crown and
Like
a
a sort
mask.
of
It covers
blasting.
her eyes and has a double ridge on it, so that really anyone who wore it would look a bit dragon-ish. On her, it just looks like another piece of the outfit. She steps forward, Show, and draws up next to you, that big sword swinging towards you. Show a 21,
That'll hit.
10 points of slashing, 5 points of necrotic. You may not regain hit points for 1 minute. You can make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw to try and get out of that effect.
I am not yet raging either.
Chiquito,
Yep.
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. What would you like to do?
Oh,
Kind
okay.
of
Let's go
relaxed.
ahead and do that. I guess we'll go ahead and take care of this. I just wanted to stop time right here and just kind of
Just
sit here
catch
and
up,
just-
have a little heart to
Yeah.
heart.
That's fine. But I guess if we're gonna do it this way, I guess we gotta go and going on. Well, I'm happy you're home. Surprise. And I'm going to cast 2 giant. I'm going to cast
Where did my? Oh, there it is. Conjure animals. Cast 2 giant spiders behind
Okay.
them.
Ooh.
Is that gonna go ahead and do that?
Yep.
All right. Can I cast them on the ceiling, or do they have to be on the ground?
They can be on the ground. And yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, get up
Well,
on the ceiling, damn it. Okay, and I'm gonna casting on the ceiling. All right. And I am going to. Then they go after me. Is that what it is, or is
Same
it
turn.
around
Yep.
the same turn?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do what these giant damn spiders do best. Here we go. Web attack.
Web attack. Let's see it.
who are they
Giants.
attacking?
They are attacking Resmir. All right, here we go. 21 to hit.
21 is going to hit.
All right, restrained. And whatnot.
Resmir is restrained in web for the moment.
Don't say that. Don't piss on
Probably
my
part
parade.
of it.
All
We just
right.
got another round of rerolls.
Next one right here is gonna go for the Drake right here with another web.
A 14 to hit.
A 14 meets it and will land
For
the
Drake,
web.
yeah.
And that was the hurt or the unhurt one?
We'll go with the unhurt one.
Got it. And anything else, Chiquito or spiders?
Chiquito is going to. I guess yeah. That's it for now. He's gonna. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Chiquito's gonna move over here. And that'll be it.
Okay. And at the moment, you are still in the fog. So Rob and Chiquito, you're sort of leaning forward to cross that threshold so you can see inside, and then pulling back. So you don't get to see what happens now. But Show might let you know. Resmir is staring murder at Chiquito, and the darkness of her eyes just expands until it fills a 15-foot bubble. Show, you are plunged into darkness. Anrin,
Oh, good.
what are you
Is it a
doing?
magic darkness?
It is indeed a magic darkness.
It's black in here. Well, hell. I'm going to hit anyway. So I take out the glaive and swing in the general direction of where I think the Drake is and hope that Show can dodge.
So yeah,
you
you
got
just start
disadvantage
calling
if
out.
You
you
might
take
hit
it.
somebody else then.
You start calling out and swinging around, but no luck. Nothing lands.
Makes sense. Okay, well, in that case, I think I'm going to go ahead and step right in because I want to at least be able to maybe reach out, not too far, but I'm going to go like reach out with the hand and see if I can touch anything.
Sure.
And hopefully not lose it.
You go from an oppressive fog of just white swirl to just pure black, and you're sort of stabbing forward. Go ahead and give me. I think you
My
have a
hand,
second
it's my
attack
hand.
roll. Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to go with the your second attack, or are you holding that?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely do.
Sure can.
So I guess that I'm going to have to do that first.
And
That one hits.
that one does not. The 11 will not
Oh.
land. Wait.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
right,
Who are
it's
you? Who are you
disadvantage.
aiming for?
I'm aiming for whatever is in front of me.
That is a miss.
Dang it. Okay.
Yes. Oops. Sorry.
Oh, and I just wanted to make it clear that I am raging at this point.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Yaz, what you up to?
Well, Yaz would have stepped a bit closer so he could shoot with an Eldritch Blast. Oh god, it's so dark.
Still very dark.
I don't remember it being this dark. He is going to try and hit a Drake. Try is the strongest word.
Sure.
You can do it.
That one won't, though.
Yeah,
But you can do it.
You could do it.
good. One of these days, and I think I need to see the enemy to do a hex, so I don't think I will do that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Didn't mean to do that.
Okay. No problem. Don't you get 2 bless?
Oh yeah, I do.
You
I get
do.
2 blahs. I tried to do another blah.
Oh,
Ah.
that's a much better bleh.
See, now
Better one.
I told you.
That bleh will land.
Is it going to hit me?
Nope, that one works just fine. And that will bring up our guard Drake. Our guard Drake is going to try and tear some webs off of Resmir. Ooh, I don't know that a 10's actually going to hit.
It is not. It's a DC 12.
DC 12. The bite does not pull it away, so he tries to drag his rough tail across Resmir, pulling. No! Resmir is still webbed up. Show.
I'm going to rage. I'm going to call down a lightning strike on nothing because it requires sight, but I'm still doing it.
Okay.
And then I will take 2 attacks on Resmir, straight roll because I have advantage and disadvantage.
Correct. Yep, absolutely. 10's not going to do. 22 will hit.
For 6.
Yeah.
16. Nicely struck. Well hit. Show.
And that is it.
Got it. That will bring up our webbed Floric guard Drake, who's going to try and bite at disadvantage the webs off itself. No. Thrashing its tail around these webs.
Oh.
Oh.
How many hit points do those webs have?
Has 5.
5. Immune to bludgeoning,
Meh.
though.
Yeah.
So it stays wrapped up. These webs. Rob Oakes. What you doing?
I am going to bonus action inspire show. I saw her go in through the outdoor. She wore Resmir's raspberry blood. And then I'm going to shoot an arrow at the unrestrained Drake
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Okay. Firing forward, telling Show to jump at the right moment.
15.
15 will land. 8 points of damage. Well struck.
Whew.
Anything else, Rob?
Nope, that's all I can do. But don't forget you got that D8 there.
I got it.
All right.
All right. At that, Resmir tries to get her sword between her body and that web and cut it away.
That'll
She
do it.
does,
Yeah.
freeing herself up.
It honestly lasted longer than
Oh.
it had a right to.
I needed to roll a con save at the end of my turn on that.
Yes, please give a con save.
Nice
Well.
con save.
All
Good
right. Well
con.
done.
You are able to heal at this point, and that will bring us round to Chiquito. Chiquito, what are you up to?
He's gonna yell out,
Donner! Get to biting!
and Donner's gonna go forward and try to bite Resmir.
You may certainly try.
Oh, and they have blind sense, don't they?
They sure do.
They sure do, but that sure didn't help.
That didn't help.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Party! And Party's gonna run forward and go after the Drake.
I see where you're going for there.
Bite. 22.
Ooh, that one's gonna hit. DC 11 con from.
Yes!
All of it lands. 11 points of damage.
They're now poisoned.
And the poison only takes effect if they're reduced to 0. They are not poisoned.
Yeah, not
the status
poisoned.
effect yet.
Right.
Chiquito, anything else? I don't think Chiquito's done anything yet.
Chiquito has not done anything yet. Chiquito could do something. He would. Chiquito is going to. Yeah.
No, yep. Nope.
Yeah, he's gonna do a. We're gonna do a healing word. Throw a healing word on Show.
You can't see Show. Does that require sight?
Oh, damn it! Well,
I don't know if it
see.
does.
I
Does
think
it
it's
say a
touch.
person you can
A
see?
choice within range. I don't have to be able to see.
Ooh,
them.
very nice. Go for it.
Looks
that
like we
case,
got
you-
another reroll too.
Ooh.
Yeah, did you see the one from Alex?
Alex, yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right.
7 points of healing.
Thanks,
7 points of
Alex.
healing.
Nice.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Alex.
Alex.
I'd like a reroll too, and a wandering monster.
Oh, you wouldn't.
All right. No, you don't want any of those
I
things.
do. I do. Chiquito, anything else for you, by the way?
That's it for now.
All right. As you call out the healing word, it seems like Resmir follows that and strikes, making an attack with her sword at Show.
That's not nice.
A 16 Show?
Bash it away with my shield.
Nicely bashed. Anrin.
Well, it didn't work very well the last time, but I don't care because I'm very mad. And I'm going to go ahead and attack with the glaive again.
Sure. Who are you aiming for?
The Drake in front of me.
Drake in front of you. And 11 will miss. It seems as though
That
the
one
Drakes
is
can
restrained,
see.
so it's a straight roll.
Oh, that one is restrained. Excuse me. 7 points of damage. Absolutely. Well,
Okay, then I'm going to try it again.
You may. Oh, Alex bought me a reroll. Thank you, Alex.
Javelin.
And 5
That's-
points of damage there.
That's so completely fair.
Anrin, 2 good shots on the Drake. The Drakes are sounding hurt at this point, but you can't see them to judge them. Anything else?
Well, I have to ask this question. The spiders, they're on the ceiling?
They're close. They're kind of on the walls at this point because
they're
they
on the
have to be
sides
close
now.
enough to hit the.
So what I want to do is I can take a bonus action dash because of my totem spirit.
Mhm.
So if I'm raging, I can dash through the 2 guys here, the 2 drakes. They have disadvantage on opportunity attacks.
Does your totem let you pass through an enemy square?
It says while you're raging and aren't wearing heavy armor, other creatures have disadvantage on opportunity attack rolls against you, and I can use the dash action as a bonus action on my turn.
So you would still run into them and bounce off. You can't get past them.
I can't get past them. Okay.
Correct.
Fine. I'm still going to try it.
Okay. You rush right up, and there's a lot of teeth and scales, and you just can't find a place to get through them.
Okay. But it bounces me back, or I can...
You would be up there next to them now.
Okay, I'm up there next to them now. Thank you.
Sounds good. As Anrin seems to be moving forward, what are you doing?
To my knowledge, it's still dark.
It is still very dark.
Blast, blast.
Blast, blast.
Uh,
Whoosh, whoosh.
9-9.
9.
Yaz, as you send Eldritch Blast just into the mist and the darkness. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, that's gonna bring us to our not tied up pup, who's going to try and help its friend. First, we're gonna try a bite to tear its friend free. A 16 for 10.
Goodbye.
No longer webbed. And then it's going to bring around a tail lash to the person right in front of it. Show, you got a tail coming at you. 15? Going to bounce off that armor again. And as the turns come to an end, there is another great sword strike coming from Resmir at Show. Advantage, a 28.
Okay.
It will also deal another 12 points of damage for a total of 29 points of damage.
What is the damage type for the additional damage?
That's a real good question. I'm going to say it's slashing because it's extra weapon damage. So,
okay, so I am resistant to it.
Yes, please.
That is helpful.
Show, that brings it round to your turn.
Okay, I will again call lightning down on nothing, but just for effect. And take a couple of attacks at Resmir. So these are at disadvantage because she
Jazz
is no
hand.
longer bound.
That is true. And she
And
can
I
see
still
and you
cannot
cannot.
see her. But that might still do it.
A 20 will still do.
So first hit. Oh, I don't have rage on.
Oh, get that rage on.
So that is
Yow.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Second attack, a 17.
17 will hit.
Ooh,
And that one
that's
has the
better
rage
than I
on,
thought.
so does 11 points of damage.
Nicely done. Show, anything else?
Someone get rid of this darkness.
Yeah, I don't have Dispel Magic. I wish I did. I wish I'd thought to do Counterspell when it happened.
All right. The guard Drake takes a bite and tail slap at Show. These will be at advantage. An 18 and a 24?
18 just hits, 24 hits.
All right, 18 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage, respectively. Rob, what are you up to?
Our best. Now, well, I'm gonna take a second to say to Yaz, like anything we can do to keep everybody else away. This is our target. Let's if you've got anything like crazy inky tentacle shit, this is the time. And then
Me too,
I don't
but
know.
then it'll hurt everyone else.
Okay, you look. I don't know tentacles. I saw a couple magazines with tentacles and stuff, and it was so creepy and crazy. I just didn't look anymore. But
They accept all. It's they don't yeah, they're just going to hurt everybody.
all right, fair enough. Then our best bet is keeping our two frontliners that are going. So I am going to bonus action healing word. Show's been taking the brunt of it, so I'm going to hit Show with that.
Okay.
I'm going to do it at second level.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Alright.
Anrin's even been hit.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's like these people know not to attack the person who's not Show.
So that's 10 hit points to Show.
10 hit points to Show.
And then I'm just going to disadvantage, try it again, shoot a bow at the unrestrained Drake.
None are restrained at this point.
Oh,
but
the
middle
one that
has
I hit the
taken
last
elemental
time.
damage.
You got it, Center Drake. You know roughly where it is, but a 13 won't do.
Neither will a
Neither
6,
will a 6.
which I think is what.
That's true.
All right, so that's it for Rob.
All right.
Moving here.
Oh, Rob, Rob, I can't tell you how good it was that you just moved. It's still bad for other people, but real good for you.
And
Show.
don't forget you have a D8 show.
You hear Resmir hacking, coughing, taking a huge breath, and then a stream of acid splashes off of something even before it reaches you, before spraying along in a line. Show and Yaz.
Oh, that is disgusting.
It is pretty nasty. Show and Yaz, please give me a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
10. I can do this.
And I don't have advantage because I can't see it.
You know, Yaz,
Can
you
I-
said something a few
know.
seconds ago.
I'm going to go ahead and use that
no.
Bardic Inspiration on that.
Okay,
I might use a reroll on that.
okay.
And that gets
God
me to a
damn it.
15.
Yes! No!
Woo,
I
Bardic
did 1
Inspiration.
point better.
All right. So Show, you're taking half of this. Yaz, you get to eat all of it. Only 17 points of acid damage.
Could have been worse. Could have been
Yeah, it
worse.
could have been worse.
Don't forget we have good berries. I mean, it's one.
It
But
is 1, but it does wake people up.
Yep.
Show. You
Yes.
feel something moving past you, bumping against you. It is aggressive. It is trying to hurt you. But the giant spider gets to notice this because it has blind sight. Resmir is moving forward. Giant spider, would you like an attack of opportunity?
That means yes.
That was
Here we
yes,
go.
I speak spider.
Yeah.
That seems like you speak spider.
13.
A 13 is not enough.
Mm-hmm.
Show. You don't see it,
Yep.
but Resmir leaves your immediate presence. You're not sure where she is right now. Chiquito,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Does the darkness move with her, or
The
is
darkness
it
does
centered
not
here?
move with her. It
Okay.
is stuck there.
I'm gonna do Dispel Magic.
What are you attempting to dispel magic on?
I think this might be more important at this point.
I
We're gonna
attacked the
dispel
darkness.
magic. Yeah,
Sorry.
the darkness. We're gonna dispel magic on the. Well, that's just it. What I have seen. See, because then I'm like, oh yeah.
So
I
there is
saw that.
shouting happening. There's conversation. You know it's
Yeah, okay.
darkness in there and fog out here. But
Mhm.
you can't see the darkness to cast on the darkness at the moment. And I think
Okay.
you would need to see the darkness, if that makes sense.
Could I? And dispel magic is an effect, right? So if I decided to try to do a dispel magic on. Show, would you have yelled out something like, "Hey, where did they go?" type
Must
deal,
be the money.
or no?
I think I probably would have yelled that she's coming that way because I was aware of that.
Okay.
All
right.
I mean, and I'd want you all to be prepared.
Okay. And I do not see her, correct?
You don't see anything. You're in fog.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great.
But-
Let's dispel the fog. I mean, not the fog. The darkness first.
Okay. You would. I just checked. I don't see that dispel magic says you can see. It just says within range. You now have effectively line of sight, even though you can't see it. But we'll say that counts. What level are you casting your dispel magic at? I think just third.
Third level, yeah.
And with a whoof, the darkness falls. Show, Anrin, you can see the spiders, you can see the guard drakes, you can see the sumptuously appointed room off to the west, but you do not see the half-dragon.
Chiquito, these are your spiders, right?
Good point.
Yeah, they're mine.
Good God, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I would yell. Let's see. Chiquito would yell. Spiders, keep on doing what you're doing.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess Chiquito bonus action will go wild shape and go and turn into a. He's going to turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Giant constrictor snake. I think you
And I'll
have one of
drag that
those to
over.
drag to the
Yeah.
board. Got it.
Mhm.
Do giant constrictor
Alright.
snakes have blind sight?
Oh, they sure do.
And what range do they have blind sight on?
10 feet.
10 feet. I'm going to just scoot Chiquito over here for convenience sake. I'm going to drop you back in there. And as you appear there, you realize Resmir is right there and is lining up a big old sword to the back of Yaz's head.
Oh, I mean, I'm going to attack.
Do you have an attack?
I have not. All I've done. Oh wait, you're right.
Yeah,
I
you-
can attack because I did that.
You dispelled
Um,
magic,
Dispel.
and you
I
are
dispelled
Moon
it.
Druid, so you can switch to
I'm
Snake
moon,
bonus action.
so spiders are going to attack though, but they won't attack Resmir because I can't see. But they
Yep.
will attack the drakes
Got it.
because they keep on doing what they're doing. All right. Spider bite.
That's a good hit.
21. Yeah. All right. I'm surprised it didn't do the rest. Wow. No.
Oh, no, you're hang
No,
on,
I'm
you're on your
doing the
giant
snake.
constrictor.
I'm doing a snake. I apologize. I'm sorry.
No problem.
There's a lot of giant things on my
Gigantic.
The problems of Moon Druids.
Gigantic.
15 does hit. So that is
we'll
let's
say
some
that
con.
that's for. We're gonna go 1 and 1. So
1
we'll
and
say
1.
the left to the left.
To the left. He is going to pass that and only take half, so that is 6 plus 4 is 10, still alive. Let's see the
Alright.
other guard drake.
Here we go. Attack, bite. 14.
14 hits, 9 and 9. See that con save. 11
Oh,
on the
made it.
nose, so halves it. Taking 13 damage. Is still a creature.
It is still
Chiquito,
a creature.
you hissed the
Chiquito.
warning, but I don't think you can do anything about the attack that's about to happen.
Oh, I have beast speak. I can understand him.
Oh! You hear, yes! You're about to get hit in the back of the head!
Damn it, yes, I'm gonna turn around, damn it, tell everyone he's invisible or she's invisible.
It's like
I'm
parcel
so-
mouth.
I'm so glad that Ed talked me into keeping it.
The wise mentor Ed helps us out.
Thank you, wise
Don't go
mentor
spreading that
Ed.
around. I
That-
don't want to ruin my
that-
reputation.
Oh.
I like being considered a dumbass.
So, yes,
I mean, I'm really
unfortunately,
good at it.
you know it's coming, but you still can't see it, so the advantage applies. Eep. Yes!
Yikes.
that
Yes! Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Don't worry,
Oh,
it's only
yes.
30 points of damage.
Yes.
After the acid too.
Oh no.
Yes, that is 37, 41,
49
49 points of damage.
I am down.
Yes, do you have any resistance to necrotic or anything like that? I don't think so.
No, I don't.
Okay. Yaz, I have some bad news.
Did I just die?
You are unconscious.
Okay.
You cannot regain hit points.
Ooh.
Yaz,
An unfortunate combination.
that is a very unfortunate combination. Anrin, you hear a squishy sound from behind you. At the edge of the fog, the darkness has disappeared, and then just a spray of lizard person blood coming across.
What color is it, out of curiosity?
Yaz, I'm not sure what color your
It's a
blood
different
is.
Color? What's your color?
I think it's still red.
Okay.
Anrin,
If I had creative liberty, I would say blue because I like blue.
blue works for me. You've got
That's
weird
great.
colors going on inside.
There we go.
Anrin, blue blood has splashed across you. What are you up to?
Well,
I see a natural 20 on a death saving throw. Unfortunately, Yaz cannot regain hit points. So that will stabilize, but will not restore Yaz when her turn comes up. His turn comes up, excuse me. But they can decide what to do. But Anrin, go ahead.
That's good.
it's a lot of blue lizard blood, and it distracts me for a tiny second because I know that Chiquito's behind me, and that if he can do something, he will.
Mm-hmm.
And that Rob's behind me, and if he can do something, he will. And so I'm going to go ahead and take another slice at the Drake in front of me.
Got it. You can see, so this should be much easier.
Oh yeah, we'll hope.
Oh yeah. 7. Oh, magic number. The Drake falls.
That's one down.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit the other one.
We hope.
Yes. Well struck. 14 points of damage. Drake falls. Anrin.
It's good.
At this point, then I am going to look at Sho, see that she's still alive, and then walk towards Yaz.
Okay, you start moving forward, and you can just see that pool of blue spreading from the edge of the fog. You find the pieces of Yaz, but I don't think there's anything you can do with it yet. Yaz, I have some questions to ask. There has been a natural 20 purchased. You may use that if you wish. That will stabilize you, but you'll still be at 0 and unconscious. You do get to roll a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn. If you pass that and then use the D20, you could pop back up with 1 hit point.
Sorry.
But she might stab you in the
Sorry,
meanwhile.
could you repeat that?
Sure.
Could you repeat that one more time? You cut out for me.
Oh, sure. Sorry. So you have a natural 20. If you use that, you will be unconscious but stable. If you don't use that, you get to roll your normal roll to try and stabilize. And at the end of your turn, you get to roll to maybe start gaining back hit points. So would you like confirmed unconscious or to start risky things?
I must play it safe and use that 20.
All right, you have stabilized. You are unconscious. Being unconscious, you will be unconscious for some number of hours, which is way more than this will take. But at the end of your turn, could I see a Constitution saving throw? You would like to see a 15 or better.
Okay. Constitution.
Oh.
That is not a 15 or better.
I have a reroll. I might
Save
as well
it.
use.
This is the time, right? Yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
+1.
All right. You are unconscious, but you can now regain hit points. Yaz, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I gurgle a little bit.
Okay. As you gurgle a little bit, I have some bad news. There's a very evil cultist lady standing next to you, and she brings a greatsword down on your throat once more. With advantage.
God dang it.
She knocks you very unconscious.
I'm very unconscious.
Very, very unconscious.
Very, very unconscious.
You are back to dying. You cannot regain hit points again.
God, that sucks.
Resmir moves away, circling to the far side of the snake.
Get an attack of opportunity?
No attack of opportunity.
You do.
Yeah.
Anrin does because she has
And
reach.
she's got to reach.
Anrin can't see through the fog.
Right.
We are heavily obscured in the fog.
But the snake can see.
Snake
and he
can
has
see,
line
but it
sight.
didn't leave the snake's range.
It never left his range. Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Show, it is your turn, though.
Right. I will move. And my speed is 40, so that's where I am.
Okay, you follow the sibilant urgings of the snake as you move
The
about.
snake is pointing. It has the like almost the back of the tail is pointing
Shaped as an
above.
arrow.
Unfortunately, this
Uh,
fog is thick, so you still can't see, but you got it. Oh, Pruno, another set of rerolls, I think. Everybody, please go ahead
Oh, thanks,
and get that in
Bruno.
there.
Thank you.
You
So
are amazing.
adjacent, can I still not see her?
You cannot see her, but you can attack with the normal disadvantage for being unable to see.
I didn't realize heavily obscured meant you fully can't see. I knew it gave disadvantage, but I didn't realize it was
Let
extreme.
me. Let me double check myself, make sure I'm not being stupid. You are effectively blinded when you try and see something obscured by it. Yes. So you.
Okay.
Yep. You are effectively
No
in a
reason-
fog spell anywhere outdoors here.
No reason to get rid of the stupid darkness then.
Well, you
Yeah.
were able to see inside.
Then I guess I'll just take 2 attacks at disadvantage and call lightning. That doesn't do anything.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm gonna take 2 rerolls
Okay.
There you go.
because I have them.
Sounds good. 15
15?
works.
Nope.
It would be a 12.
12.
Oh, sorry.
because it's
12 does
disadvantage.
not. Excuse me.
Oh,
24
That
does,
works
though.
out.
For 16 points of damage.
That is a fair chunk of damage. Excuse me, I forgot to roll a die. That's a good number for you. Anything else, Show?
No.
All right. Rob Oakes.
would it be fair to say I could at least have noticed that Resmir circled around the giant snake that passed me?
I think the snake is doing everything it can possibly do to communicate this
Definitely.
situation. So like coils are coming out and tugging you. You're getting hiss,
Okay.
hiss, 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 hiss.
Okay, but if I moved here, I'd be in the same situation as Show. I couldn't see Resmir.
Can't see Resmir. You just see fog, just all fog.
But do I have any indication from the snake where Resmir's at?
If the snake could pick you up and lasso you around and put you where to go, it would. It would like
I
put
will say
a loop and move you into the square that
sure
you
between
should be.
between the snake and Show, I'm assuming you are communicating locations. So
Let me tell you what I want to. I want to drop Cloud of Daggers in the vicinity of Resmir.
We just got another round of rerolls.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes,
you
you could
very
drop
much.
you could drop a Cloud of Daggers
Mm-hmm.
where Resmir is.
Okay.
And
Then
Pruno gave a single reroll. I'm not sure who that is to.
That was an inspiration. So you know what? We're gonna call an inspiration. We're gonna invent a rule here. Inspiration means everybody gets one, but you must declare it first, and it gives you advantage.
All right.
So
Well, that works.
inspiration is pre-declare. Rerolls can be used after the fact, and so different color post-it
Cool.
notes.
All
But
right.
Rob, what size is a Cloud of Daggers, please? I forget.
it does damage. You if I laid it right here, it would do damage to anything on touching that 5-foot cube.
Sounds good. So you're dropping it basically on Resmir.
I guess, yeah, sure.
Close enough. Resmir
Yep.
and the one south of her.
Do you have to be able to see them?
Nope. Just says. That's why I was like,
Space within range.
do I have an idea? I can say a point I choose. It doesn't say I have to see anybody.
Sounds good. And I will drop a thing there, and that will actually bring up Resmir's turn.
Oh, nope. I still have bonus actions.
Oh, you
Sorry.
still have bonus action, sure.
I would like to bonus action inspire Chiquito.
Okay.
With the union of the snake is on the climb. moving up, it's gonna race, it's gonna break through the borderline. All right. There you
All
go.
right.
Nice.
Well done. So, and then the 10 points of the slashing for the Resmir. And I don't think there's a resistance to that. She just eats it, correct?
It's
Not it
magic.
or anything. It's just 10 points of damage.
It's 10 points of damage. She don't like that.
I mean, I guess it's technically slashing.
Yeah, but there's no saving throw or anything like that. So.
Right. No.
The damage happens. Resmir is not happy. Resmir is going to disengage
Coward.
and start moving away. Getting to about there. Chiquito, big snake that you are, what are you doing? And spiders.
Spiders. Well, spiders are going to. I mean, can I gesture to the spiders, or what? How do you feel about that? Otherwise, they're just kind of gonna be there at this point.
Do you have to verbally command them?
I think you do have to.
Let me see. I do. Yeah. I told them to keep on doing what they're doing, but.
Yeah, so they're webbing that whole hallway up, and they're just sucking the juices out of those guard drakes.
At least they're healthy.
Well fed.
The fat and juices.
Well,
Fat
Chiquito
angels.
saw that they're moving. That I mean, at least. Well, that's just it. I mean, if I saw him. Oh well, that's just it. I could see him move in that direction. So Chiquito's
Correct.
gonna just try his best to move forward until he hits something.
Okay, please go ahead and do so. Chiquito, I'm going to
Ooh.
ask you to think real hard, and then let me know if that's what you're doing.
Oh.
You can do anything you want, Chiquito. I'm just situational awareness may kick in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What you doing, Chiquito?
Maybe.
No? Okay. I mean,
I mean-
Resmir's, so you can smell the delicious scents coming
Alright.
from the kitchen there. You can hear the sound of cooking going on. Your snake tremor sense can pick up Resmir's footfalls moving away. Dut, 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 dut. What you doing?
You can move
Ow.
past your allies, I think.
Yep, absolutely.
Or over your allies in this case.
Sure, you can definitely move south. There is
Well, I guess the only issue is that what's here. Pretty much, Chiquito's idea is to try to get Resmir to try to catch Resmir before Resmir gets away.
Sure.
So that's what Chiquito would do, I guess.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So, Chiquito,
Yeah.
I think your little lizard brain, or little snake
Mhm.
brain, I won't insult Yaz with lizard brain, may have just run through a cloud of daggers.
Oh, yeah.
That you
Okay.
can't see, unfortunately,
Yeah.
but you can
that's
feel
fine.
all too well.
Okay.
Oh damn, man! I didn't know. I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that either. To be fair, I didn't think about that either. Normally we have something there.
I do!
There is something there.
Can you not see the
I couldn't
daggers?
tell what that
Yeah.
was.
I definitely
was a
like,
crack in the
please think of
ground.
it. Please
Oh.
think of it.
Is that what that Y is? It means daggers?
That-
Dang it.
Mhm.
I thought it was just a crack. I was like, that's a weird place to have a crack. There's
There's
no cracks on the
would
rest
be a
of
weird
I
the
was
place to have
thinking, I don't remember those markings on the stone before, but they must
Yeah.
have been there.
Oh my
So-
god.
Oh my god.
So, unfortunately,
Well,
Rob,
I
could I ask
did
you
it.
for one more dose
do
of
it.
Cloud of
Yep.
Daggers damage?
Give
Here
me
it
some of that
comes.
damage. Go ahead, give me some of that damage.
Oh,
And-
dude.
Great roll. Would you like to re-roll? Just kidding.
No.
Take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
it's a fairly decent roll for Cloud of Daggers. It's not awesome though, so it could have been worse.
Either
could've been a
way,
lot worse.
constrict.
All right. So let's go ahead and see. 12, unfortunately, is not going to land.
Reroll.
Reroll already.
Constrict.
Constrict.
Please.
Come on,
Please.
do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
22.
Ooh, a 22 is going to hit. Give me the effects of the constrict there, if you would.
You got it. Constrict. Target is grappled.
Target
Escape
sure
is
is grappled.
16 till grapple ends. Target is restrained, and I can't constrict another target.
Sounds good. Chiquito, however, as consequence for having come up and restricted Resmir, she just wiggles her blade up and down against your coils and tries to do you a grievous amount of harm. She is restrained, you can see, so this is at disadvantage. Does an 11 hit?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, come on,
An
Constrictor
11
I think it
Snake.
does.
does
don't think it
not
does.
hit.
Does not
Oh,
hit. The
just
DM,
barely, I imagine.
the DM will go
Mhm.
ahead and use up a reroll.
That's fine.
Oh, man.
Very nice of you. That does hit though.
A 12 does hit. Good news, it rolled less damage though. Only 11 points of damage, and she
Okay.
did not have advantage on the attack, so no other effects kick into play.
Oh, that con thing doesn't happen? Okay.
The con thing does happen. So
Oh,
cannot.
okay.
So sorry. The dark advantage does not kick into play. The additional
Okay.
damage attack. But you have taken 21 points of damage from this round, and
Okay, you got it.
you cannot heal for the moment.
All right.
Anrin, it swings back round to you, bloody Yaz at your feet, somewhere in the fog. What are you up to?
I can barely. I can't see Yaz really, right?
You can't really see Yaz, but you know where Yaz is, and you could pull Yaz into the, basically just roll Yaz a little bit closer, and, the parts of him that roll come into view.
Okay, and can I drag the parts of him that I want to a little bit out of the fog and with me?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm doing that, and I'm dragging. Thank you, Yaz there, and I now have a much better idea that she's very, very badly injured and unconscious. He is very, very badly injured and unconscious. It was all the sparkly purple stuff. It's very hard to get that out of my mind. Anyway, I don't know what to do. But I dropped my rage. And I'm going to go ahead and hang on just 1 second before I decide which one. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try and cure her wounds. Because
can't.
I know, but I don't know
Oh, okay.
that.
That's true.
So go ahead and roll for the cure.
Go ahead and roll for the cure. And can only cast it at that level. So there you go.
So you go to cure wounds. The wounds do not close at all, and Yaz does not appear to be stabilizing either.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I just like look at my. I've got to do something. So I'm going to go ahead and run.
Okay.
And I'm going to get right here. And the first person I can see to say she's dying.
Okay.
Or he's dying. He's
Yep.
dying.
So Andrew
He's
leaps
dying.
across Yaz. You're running through the fog, just kind of waving around until you can, hear your friends, and you kind of grab hold of them. You still can't see; it's just all mist and white. But yeah, he's dying. Yaz, I'm going to need a death saving throw.
You got it.
20 would stabilize you, but you still won't wake up. Better than
Fair.
a 10 would be nice. 4 is the wrong direction.
Got rerolls?
Reroll.
Oh, I do.
This is
Reroll.
the optimum time.
I can use them now, right?
Yep, absolutely. It's a D20.
Reroll.
Yeah.
18's on the green side. 1
Okay.
towards stabilizing. You do also get to do a Con 15 saving throw to be able to regain hit points.
Okay. Con.
Sadly, I'm 3 levels away from greater restoration.
Stop!
Yaz can regain
Nice.
hit points once more.
Oh lord, lord, lord.
Show. You can hear the whistle of blades beside you. You can hear the snake has something in its coils. And you can hear Anrin screaming their warning.
I can't help them if they're dying. I hope they don't, but I can help make someone else be dying.
You got it. Is restrained. You cannot see, so just straight up rolls.
Straight rolls.
Let's see it.
And then the inspiration wouldn't matter because that would just give advantage. So it would still be a straight roll because I
would still be a
have
straight roll at
disadvantage.
this point. Yep,
Okay, so then I will just roll.
that'll do.
Clock her for that's 12,
12 indeed.
and clock her again for 9. Why did that? Oh,
Double clicked, but that's okay.
Yeah.
9. You got it.
and I still can't see her, so I will call lightning elsewhere.
You got it. Bzzzt. Happens. While that's all going on, you can hear someone sawing up and down with their greatsword as they try and cut this snake off.
Is she in between me and Show?
Who?
Because that Resmir.
No, Resmir's down here. Below, to the south of Snake.
I'm just looking at the turn order because Show goes and I thought it was me. So
She has legendary.
She has
action.
legendary actions.
oh, she has legendary
Yep.
actions. Okay.
And Snake
didn't
is
know that.
unfortunately going to take 26 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
And Show, does your Sentinel trigger when you can see, or just if an attack happens?
I believe it lets me take an opportunity attack, but opportunity attack requires seeing.
So does not trigger in this case.
Yep.
Rob Oakes, then it comes round to you.
Gotcha. I would sense Anrin running up by me.
No, that's wrong. Sentinel is most of its opportunity attacks, but it says when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make an attack against them.
Perfect, you may do so.
And it doesn't require sight, so I will do so. I will. I'm going to use a reroll.
Alrighty. Ooh, 23
Nice.
works.
And that is
2,
much better
10,
for 14
14.
points of damage.
Well done. There's a lot of blood in your coils there, sneaky person. Rob Oakes.
I'm
Okay,
sure
so Anrin was running up towards me, saying he's dying, right?
Yep.
All right, but healing word requires sight, doesn't it?
Healing
No.
word, I think we decided, does not.
Does
Okay.
not.
Then I am just in the general direction of where I last saw Yaz. I'm throwing a healing word.
Okay.
And I'm only doing it at level 1 because I'm gonna need my spell, I think.
See it.
So, I did damn well.
Okay.
So, 8 hit points for Yaz.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna run to here, and I'm gonna disadvantage shoot an arrow at Resmir.
Certainly may.
It's a straight shot because she's restrained.
Oh, right.
Hey, Rob. You start hearing a coughing sound like that poison spray is about to go off again. You aim for it. And that coughing spray trails off into a gurgle. Is there anything you'd like to add to how you'd like to do this?
It's there's a little bit of that sucking noise. I'm like, I'm gonna send you a little Altoid.
Right to the throat.
Absolutely.
Suck on that, Lazange.
Well done.
Lozange.
Congratulations. You have prevented Resmir from using her acid to heal once more. She goes still in the constrictor's coils. Well done, party.
Well done, all. That was awesome.
Now,
Yes.
Thank you,
do-
rerolls, chat.
thank you, Rerolls chat. I do have a
Yeah.
question, though.
You know
Uh,
the dungeons.
You have a little bit of time while the fog is still down. Are you laying low? You can hear people moving around, excitement starting to build. It sounds like there's the assault on the castle has gone public. Are you laying low and letting potential other
No, let's get the
cultists
treasure.
escape? Or are you raiding the rooms?
Treasure and cultists.
Do it.
Treasure and cultists. All right, so
Wait, does everybody agree? Sorry.
Now you ask, as
I
we're
mean-
running.
Yes, got pummeled pretty hard. I would heal Yes some more, but
Yeah,
we can
me
do that on the
too.
fly. We can do that on the fly.
I'll
okay.
stay with you guys.
So let's go ahead, and you may push your luck as long as you want. That is your choice. But Resmir, as the constrictor uncoils,
I'm gonna
two-
need her to stop moving around.
yeah.
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 Seriously, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
No, 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 that's just me moving Resmir out of the way there.
No.
That's just she's just running away. It's fine. She gets away.
No.
You know what? You know what? When that happens, I think that in the coils, Chiquito's gonna just,
Just
he's
crush
learned
her.
as well, and just crush, and then bite 3 times,
Okay. Are
or
you
as many
are
long
you-
as it takes. As
are you
long as it takes.
consuming?
Like a
are
big
you
red
are
X
you
on Resmir
consuming
now.
Resmir?
Yeah.
I mean, you're a constrictor.
well,
you can wonk, wonk, wonk.
Let's take
I'm gonna
away the
Take the
Do
metal
it.
sword
parts.
behind
Do
it.
it.
Take away all the
dude.
metal
Yeah.
parts first.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do. Well,
Don't hurt
first he's gonna
yourself
go
on
like
the
this and go and hold out anything and kind of jingle a bit,
Okay.
Resmir, to show.
So
Any-
Take the change out of her pocket.
Like a
anything you
dog with a
need?
chew toy.
Anything you need.
Show
Maybe
and
coin purse, perhaps?
Rob,
wait,
you do get a great sword, and it is obviously magical and a little bit mean.
Yeah,
You get a
nothing
mask-like
to do with that.
crown and a insignia that looks like a dragon claw. Her robes are cloth. They look very, very well made and fancy, but completely ruined at this point between her acid and the constriction.
We can fix that.
It's
We
nice
know a
purple
tailor.
drawing.
He was on
I
our
would like to take-
caravan.
I would like to take as much of it as I can because it's
Yeah.
good fabric.
No, that would look good on you, show.
Sure.
I mean,
Now,
that's a good color for you.
You do recall from the brief moment you saw looking into Resmio's room that there's like 8 more of these hanging up. She's
Oh shit! This
Oh,
one's
well,
done.
get a
One
nice
she
one.
said.
Don't
Well,
leave the rest.
all right. So important question to the party then. Where are you headed first? And please go ahead and expend as many spell slots as you wish, boosting one another's hit points, recovering, etc. Before
right.
you go into that room.
How
I'm
does yours-
going over to Yaz, and I will at least drop one more healing word on him.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wait a minute. How bad are Joe? Anrin never got hit, right?
I'll be okay.
Anrin, did you get hit?
I did not get hit, not even one bit. Not a bite,
And
not any. That's
Chiquito
weird.
in true form didn't get hit at all either.
He's gonna
Of course he did.
in
So I
snake
won't-
form, he's
I
gonna go.
I won't use mass healing word then. I'll just use healing word on. And Rob just looks like Wesley and Princess Bride. No, of course not. No. All right.
Chiquito is full. Feels good. Feels good to have a full stomach.
Got it.
All right. Take it. Yeah, that's another 8.
So I will.
That's pretty
I'll go
good.
ahead and grab the things that Resmir dropped.
You got it.
And pick them
Great big sword. That'll take a little bit of study before you be comfortable swinging it around. And a circulate like mask and shreds of clothing.
I'm
really
mildly interested in that mask.
just dropping them in my bag for right now.
You got it. Whoop,
Okay.
whoop.
And then I'm gonna head to her room and get one of those
Yeah,
purple
room.
robes.
Get
Sure.
the dress. Yeah.
Absolutely. So whoever would like to be the first to explore, please feel free to dive in as I crack open my sheet of descriptions here.
I'm going in right away, but all I'm looking for is a purple dress.
Okay. So let's see here. Rasmus Chambers. Let's see here.
I'm right behind Show. I'm gonna do that healing word on Yaz, and I'm right on her heels.
Let's see.
Where is
So-
she? I have a
So
blast.
this room.
Oh no, we killed her. Thanks, yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, I should help Yaz up. Hold on.
I'm like, where is she?
The snake ate her.
No,
Yeah.
she's dead. We got her. Yeah, we got her. It's good.
Yeah.
No, we're
Chiquito
good.
snake,
Chiquito's gonna rub his belly.
and
with
because
his
it's
tail.
a snake, you can see like the shape of
Chiquito
her.
ate her.
Now, Chiquito, you are getting
Yep.
reflux like wow, acid. Like
That's
this
a
is
serious acid reflux.
this is serious.
This is
acid
going to be a
reflux.
great conversation later, though, because like Chiquito ate something and then had reflux. Like this is all new. This is all great.
Going to his good berries.
But in the meanwhile, Rasmus Chambers are sumptuously appointed. The wonderful looking bed, huge armoire, big wardrobe full of fancy cloaks and other such things, robes as well, huge desk full of all sorts of notes, big sturdy looking chest, some sort of strong box sitting on there as well. The back left corner from where you enter, southwest corner, would be where the closet is full of fancy purple robes. Show, as you make your way inside.
Like those look like they would fit and stuff. Because I mean, she was kind of tall. You're tall.
These are things.
Did we pick up the crown thing
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
and the dress?
Show
too?
grabbed all the loot off of as Chiquito shook it off. Show grabbed it.
Yep,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna make like a magpie and find as many shiny things as I can.
Right. Show being the first in is fortunately or unfortunately the one to
Did I-
experience the
We're
rug
headless.
wrapping up around Show.
Oh,
Show
it's a
does
rug,
a
a
20
spring.
hit.
Guess
It's a minute.
Oh.
Show, you are grappled. You are
That is
restrained.
unfortunate.
You're
Fudge.
blinded. And you have at least 30 hit points, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a very unpleasant experience. You start to smother, you start to struggle, but your whole team's there to help you. So eventually, between the weight of the constrictor snake and the strength, you all have this rug pinned down, spider web securing it to the floor as it tries to curl up and entangle you. But to pay, the bad rug is restrained, giving you access to the room. In it, a number of robes, which you can acquire as up to 8 fancy purple robes, and then a large locked iron chest. The key to that chest was found amongst Resmir's belongings.
Casey, I'm looking for writings.
Sure can.
I'm
How
gonna
about
look around.
a quick investigation for me?
I want to know if there was any instructions in particular. Like where was this one getting her orders from?
Sure.
Oh man, but Rob's like, man, those dresses are pretty.
I
Bet they
mean,
look good on show.
You just can't focus. It is all written in a cipher as well, so you are just you just can't.
All right.
I mean, you get the idea that this is correspondence. It's probably important, but
I'm gonna pocket it all.
okay. That big iron chest though is closed. That looks like it would hold important stuff. You've got a key.
Gonna try the key. If someone would.
Well, we maybe check it for like, cause she seems tricksy. Like maybe we ought to look and see if it's trapped, just in case. Like maybe there's some.
maybe someone who is not quite so injured might turn the key.
Well, if you guys will
Just in
let me
case.
in the room, I'm
Oh,
willing
yeah.
to try.
Oh yeah, Aaron, come
No
on
one
in.
is stopping you.
Yeah, come on
Yeah.
in. There's plenty of room.
You just
I mean,
you
now
walk
that the
you walk in like the
now
rug's
that the
still
rug's
trying.
down.
The rug's still trying to get you, but it just can't. Anrin, perception, or are you just cracking it open?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and use perception.
Go ahead and give me a quick perception. There is definitely, 100%, undoubtedly, something magical and active about this chest, but you don't think it has to do with the chest being opened. It is a magical chest, but no, it's not like a glyph of warding or anything like that you're familiar with.
This
I don't have any way of removing magic, folks, but I think Chiquito does.
I'm playing with the spiders.
Okay.
Well,
A giant snake head pops in the door.
Well, yes, can you tell Chiquito that?
Translate.
I understand what the hell he's saying. He don't. It's okay.
Oh, all right.
change back to Chiquito.
Okay.
Should you? Do you still have a lot of hit points? Maybe not.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's gonna be an hour, so
Okay.
by the
Alright,
time
alright.
I'll just say.
So you switch back to Chiquito. Chiquito, you have a weirdly full feeling going on in there.
Gotta get. Oh, there's a rumbling in my.
It's like it's
Compartment.
like all of your like wood and leather components, feel like they're fresh and still springy and full of moisture. You haven't like had that
Oof.
aging feel.
Mhm.
Here, Chiquito, this is a good
Yeah.
prune. You eat a good prune when you feel like you're feeling right now. You eat enough of them and you're going to feel great. So here, have some
More-
good prunes.
More good berries, huh? All right, here we go.
They're a little different.
Well,
Sometimes they're not great.
or just good. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do what? What you want me to do again? Sorry, I was spending.
maybe we
Chest
want
is
to
magic.
do we want to dispel it or do we want to know more about it? Maybe
I just know that it's magical. It doesn't feel like there's a spell on it exactly. It just feels magical, but I can't tell what that means.
I could do.
Arcana?
I mean,
You could try an
you
arcana.
already detect. Yeah, you already did detect.
I
Did-
just
no,
did
we-
perception.
magic.
no, we just did perception.
Is that ritual? Am I a ritual caster? I don't even know.
You
Is that
Druids usually are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
detect magic? Is that ritual? I don't even know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can cast that
Yeah.
ritually.
Okay, I'm gonna do that if possible. Is that okay, Casey?
Sure, you can start casting. It takes a little while.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play with my twig a bit on my
Okay.
head.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything else, or are we all settling in for that 10-minute wait?
I'm gonna just keep looking around for like anything that would give me any kind of insight into, what was behind all this. Like all of a sudden this cult pops up. It seemed kind of random to me. So I'm just looking for any kind of information. And I know I got all that paperwork, but I'm gonna just keep looking around.
Sure.
Uh,
So
I'm
I
gonna
know
go.
I won't necessarily find anything. I'm just saying that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I'm gonna go in the hall and have a listen at the other doors.
okay. So as these things are going on, Show, could I get a perception check from you?
Can
Go
I
ahead.
eat?
Can you eat?
I was just gonna ask. Can I eat 5 good berries?
You can just keep eating good berries until you want to stop. That's
Right.
Okay.
And
I don't hear anything.
you sure
I'm
don't.
going. Yeah.
Go ahead, Anrin.
I was going to say I've been going back and forth about healing, but I know I can only do it once more, so I'm saving it.
Okay. Could I have everyone in the party please go ahead and roll into initiative?
Oh no.
Oh man.
Were you gonna talk more? Goodbye, snake. I should have had a Yaz eat me. Got some
It's a
Okay,
weird
that's
statement
just
there.
points,
wrong.
right?
Oh, you
Wouldn't
know
have
what?
got points?
We're ticking
You
on
would've
about
got
10 o'clock.
HP, wouldn't you?
As we roll into initiative, let's take the 3 to 5 minute break to refill drinks, empty bladders as necessary. And we will be right back. I'll be here getting myself organized. And where's everybody good?
I'm going to go ahead and get something
Okay.
real quick.
Yep, no problem.
Now that I've got
Oh,
these
man.
headphones, I just do what I want.
Yeah, no.
Do what I want.
So what is your bite? Your bonus action bite? What does that do?
Hungry
Oh,
Jaws.
mine?
Hungry Jaws. Yeah, what does that do?
It gives me temporary hit points, I think.
I
Let me
should have
double
let
check.
you just eat me. That's what I meant. That's what I said. When I was a snake, I should have just let you eat me.
Oh yeah. If the attack hits, you gain temporary hit points. Yeah.
I'm bummed this is like the last session because I really like of this. Right? Casey, or am I wrong about that?
I mean, when you say last session of this particular half of the module,
Yeah,
it is the
But,
last session of this half of the module.
right.
But
Because I really want to have that conversation with Chiquito about like eating till you're full and
well, I mean, maybe on a castle that's hurtling through the sky is not the best time for that.
no, but late.
that
Rob's
seems-
making a note.
That seems
Um,
like a next session kind of thing. As we're going to have a probably an interim session next session. In Waterdeep, there will probably be a few time skips, depending on what the party does from here on out. And then we will be picking back up with the rise of Tiamat there.
I'm excited about
little,
that.
little time will pass, but that's
That
plenty of
seems
time to
likely
discuss.
we've stopped the cult entirely.
You have 100% stopped this cult.
Rise of
Entirely.
Tiamat is probably just a misnomer. It's a code or something.
It is probably. I mean, you angered her, therefore you got a rise out of her. So that
Yes,
is
but
the.
that's gone now. It's over.
I do that all the time. I just skip town.
I mean, it's not like we have some loose ends to tie up. Perhaps an elven relic floating around somebody's daughter.
definitely
through
have
tribes. We've got a mentor that's lost that we need to address, and I don't actually have anything for Chiquito aside from Chiquito being Chiquito. So I think that food processing situation is Chiquito's.
That's gonna take I don't know.
It's up there.
Yeah.
But Chiquito being Chiquito is a big thing
bound
because
up.
he's becoming a real boy.
I mean,
no strings.
at Chiquito's base level, he's an interdimensional traveler from Eberron, so that's out of scope right now. But we could address it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff.
Yeah, and
So-
Aaron, of course, doesn't know anything at this point, does she? About
Anrin is currently unaware of the elven artifacts recovery, but that will be somewhat shared and obvious as Force Grey reviews. So that'll be part of the conversation as we get back, assuming you live through what's about to happen, which, well, there's a chance you won't. So
Oh, holy crap! All right,
There's
let's
always
do
a
this.
chance.
I
I
mean,
changed my mind. Let's go.
there's always a chance. Speaking of which,
Man, I was feeling it was a denouement, but all right.
it could have been if you hadn't gone exploring, but you went exploring.
Pick up the chest and run.
Run!
How big is that thing? Is it like a lockbox or is it like a chest?
It's a tackle box sized.
Oh, okay, that's
So-
not too bad.
It is not enormously huge, but it's big
It's
enough.
it's big, but not like big.
Yeah, not like big. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as some astute noters of measurements may have just noticed, oh no, you didn't, because I was flipped to the GM layer. You all happen to fit within a 20-foot radius, and you hear that sound that precedes a fireball being detonated. That fireball was cast by a fellow to the north and east, which unfortunately beat Show with a stealth. So, kick, kick, boom, a fireball
Ooh.
detonates.
Kick, kick, boom.
Would everyone please give me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, or take 23 points of damage?
Ooh.
So
I'll
The danger
need a
sense?
reroll.
Good berries for that.
danger sense doesn't play into this.
Danger sense, I don't think would, because the
You need
nobody
to see it
noticed it.
coming.
You need to see it coming. Yep.
Yep. Nobody saw it as he cracked open his door and sent that fireball down the hall.
What
You
was
said
the
dex
DC?
check?
Dex check, you got it. Or dex save,
What?
excuse me, dex
Dex
save.
save, right. Yeah,
Dex save.
sorry.
What was the DC?
Oh, I'm re-rolling.
13. So Yaz, you
Reroll.
pass.
I'm sorry. You said the DC before I'd have a chance to call a reroll.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm-
You're fine. You can.
Okay.
The reroll can happen even if after you
It's
know the
only-
DC.
Okay.
Can we just do inspiration? We have to call it ahead.
Yep.
I think
Inspiration
I
is
think you
called
said
ahead.
it before too.
I'll take that 19 instead.
All right. So
Did
go
I just
ahead.
roll a 9 again?
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
So try one more
I'm rolling.
time.
Can I roll one more time?
You guess
Reroll.
if you got the rerolls for it.
I do. I got a bunch tonight and I haven't used any. So
Yep. Thank
I have
that
used
audience.
many.
there we
There
go.
you go. That'll do it.
I'm hiding-
And with
I'm hiding my
that,
shame.
you see the bald and tattooed head of a Thayan wizard peeking out. from
Case I
behind a
took
door.
half, right?
Half damage, you got it.
Yeah. All right. So
Damage.
23 points of
damage.
damage if you fail, 11 if you pass.
right.
11. Okay, I'll do my con save. Wait. Oh, I should have been doing a con save the whole time. Spiders might not even be there.
Oh, let's assume at some point those spiders did vanish.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, we'll just say that they go back.
Because you actually would have lost them on the... No, that wasn't your Clouded Daggers.
Uh-huh.
Much damage has happened.
Yes.
So, we'll go ahead and poof the spiders. And on top of that, they might have lived through that, but we'll poof them at the moment. Andrin, you have the first opportunity to react, though, as that fireball detonates from somewhere out in the hallway. Perhaps
Casey,
the
should we
direction-
all have been in the room though?
You were all milling about in that area.
Oh, okay.
So wherever you feel you should have been, the only
I
one
would
who
have been
was
in the room.
definitely heading out was Show, and that was what
Okay.
triggered the fireball to go off.
11 points.
As usual, it
And
is
I
my
can
fault.
see this bald guy now.
You can't
You're
see him, but I think Show's calling out most likely to the north and east, and you can hear where
Man,
it came from.
bald man, bald red man.
Red bald man.
Okay, with that, that's all I need. Now I am mad and angry, so this is a bonus action dash.
Mhm.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's my normal, is 45,
Okay.
which puts me there. And then 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Kick the door in or pull it out?
That one will open away from you. So you go to open that door with force. That meets the shoulder of the wizard, but I am not even going to bother with that strength check. It is now open.
So, and that puts me basically. I have the ability now to take an action, and I'm going to take it.
Okay.
Yay! And I'm not raging because I only have one bonus action.
Sure.
But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and just.
Oh,
Oh, dang it!
Oh.
I'm going to re-roll.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, you are.
Booyah,
That is
Gasha.
9 points of damage right there. And as you
About it
burst
for me.
as you burst into this room, you realize this is a weird-looking place. Hundreds of horse skulls are nailed to the ceiling and cover it entirely. Thick carpets cover the icy floor. Desks, chairs, and lecterns are everywhere. Some are covered with books and scrolls, others with potion vials, bits of meat and fur, and other things. 4 hulking gargoyles stand frozen in the room. Beside you, a red wizard. I don't know that you would recognize Thayan attire, but for those of you who have traveled to the east of the Sword Coast, his outfit just screams, I am an important Thayan wizard.
I'm sorry, did you say horse skulls?
Horse,
As in nay?
as in nah.
Okay,
horse-
yeah,
horse.
I just wanted to make sure.
Like, yes, horse. Weird dude. On that, the wizard staggers backwards, losing a reasonable amount of blood, incants once more, sending another fireball down to the cluster of your friends. Everybody except Anrin. Please go ahead. DC 13 versus 28.
But I can see this one coming.
You can see this one coming.
Good.
Squeak!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm gonna
I'll use
reroll.
another one.
Okay.
I'm gonna use an inspiration ahead of time and take the advantage.
Okay, you
take
got it.
I'm just going down.
Oops. A 10.
Chiquita. No.
I've got one more reroll. I'll do the last
Can
one.
I do a reroll
You
too?
can
or
reroll.
no? All right. Reroll. I keep on double clicking them. I apologize.
Oh, I
All
think
right.
I've been-
I'm really happy that I rerolled.
Chiquito.
Just lay it on me.
Can I take
Actually,
a
I'm
double
done.
click as the
I'm done.
reroll?
I shouldn't have rerolled at that last one anyway. So
I think Chiquito and Rob are taking the full 28.
I look at Rob and I just look and stare. And
14
nod.
for the others. Anrin, you hear a lot of sizzling from down the hallway.
I just look at Chiquita and goes, "My hat fucked up. He fucked up my hat, didn't he? Like the feathers all burned and oh,
He had
mother.
his little twigs on fire.
Yeah, I'm really pissed off about this.
Anrin lumbering towards you. What am I doing? One of the
28.
gargoyles steps up beside you, tries to grab hold of you, and drag you away. Could I please have an athletics check from you?
Okay. I will do that. Oh, and I'm going to re-roll that.
You
we
certainly
we
may.
were all in a place where he could hit us.
Yeah,
Casey.
yeah. He just fired
Okay,
into the
so,
hall. He just fired into the room.
So I wasn't in the room anymore. Okay.
Either way, he's actually firing into
If
the
we
room.
put it in the doorway, it would have got us.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he was basically. You quickly deduce he was trying to destroy those documents. It's good that you stowed them early.
Yay!
Oh, is that what he's doing? Okay, good.
I mean, and also kill you, but it's.
It felt like it was somebody shredding stuff before Watergate. That's what it felt like.
It
Yeah.
was a 1-2 combo there.
It's a bunch of pencil pushers shredding documents in the night.
Anrin. Oh yeah.
Re-roll it.
Didn't need the reroll. But that gargoyle cannot peel you off of the wizard. The wizard looks a little bit panicky about that, but holds their ground for the moment. They will take a free action to try and shut the door. And you did not secure the door, so yep, they can do that. The door goes thunk, and Rob Oakes, toasty Rob Oakes,
6 hit point Rob Oakes
6
is
hit point
going
Rob Oakes.
is gonna run out here.
Okay. You dash out, you see a closed door.
Well, that means no fireballs can come out. Uh,
Oh, you
Logical?
should know. I just saw him open it, so he can do that.
oh, he can just open it
He
and
can
throw another
open
one.
it and
So
throw
he
a
took a
fireball.
free
That
action.
is
He
okay.
didn't actually move, so he didn't. I didn't get the attack of opportunity.
Correct.
All right, well, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word on all of us sitting here.
Okay.
I
Uh,
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Cute.
why did that not cast?
Is it asking you what level?
Oh, it did, yeah. All right, hold on.
What?
All right,
I'll take it.
What level did you choose?
3.
Ah,
That only rolled.
I think
Okay.
Mass Healing Word only does roll 1 die, but it heals everyone for that amount, right?
Okay.
That's what it is, yep.
Yeah. So everyone
take-
gains 6.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's all I have.
Felt great.
Unfortunately, Toupee the Rug is now dead.
I am going to bonus
It's a paper
action.
log.
I'm going to bonus action Inspire Show.
Okay.
And all I'm going to say is, go get that motherfucker.
Mm.
And then move out of the way.
Ooh, I like that song.
Yes, I think it's over to you.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Yes. Hang on. We gotta
she's coming back. She just didn't hear us.
It's okay.
Yes.
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 Dual
Yes.
spirit is here. His dual spirit is
Guess
here.
whose
I just-
turn it is?
I just
Oh,
can't
shoot.
get enough.
Sorry.
I just
Don't worry
can't
about it.
get
We're just
enough.
being annoying.
My sister came in and she's like, "Does this smell weird?" And I'm like, "I think I still have another turn."
She's catching those beefy smells that you created.
She's like, "Does this milk smell like it's gone bad?" I'm like, I guess. Anyway, so door is closed.
So the door is closed, and you have been sent forth to destroy.
Sent forth to destroy. Well, I think now is an appropriate time to do Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. So just boop. And then once I do that, I think that's an action, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's an action. I'm going to run it. Did we agree while I was sniffing bad milk that we should run away or run towards the danger?
Andrew's already in the room.
Amrin is
So run
already in
towards
the
hear
room.
you-
danger.
Got 6 points of healing from the Mass Healing Word?
I did, and I took it.
Okay. All right, cool.
There's not a whole lot of places I can run, is there? I'm just gonna run straight, and that's it for me.
Okay. No problem. Show what you up to.
I will move. And I will dash and bash into the door.
Heal.
Do I go through the door just for...
Sure. Yeah, you open the door. Whoop.
I will get to here. And I will bonus action Rage
Mhm.
and strike the wizard with lightning.
Okay. That is a dex, correct?
Yep. DC 15.
Dance. Not a good dancer.
2 lightning.
Points of lightning damage.
And that's it for me.
Chiquito. What you doing?
Well, I was just trying to figure out where I was gonna cast this, but I'm gonna pop out, cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
We're gonna cast Healing Spirit. We're gonna go ahead and first. The door's open.
Door's open.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cast that over there by show. I can move it, right?
As a
Correct, I
bonus
can
action, I
move.
believe. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cast Healing Spirit.
Oh,
Here we go. Healing Spirit.
come into play.
It's gonna be.
And that's on me.
Yeah, that's on you.
Okay.
Got it. Chiquito, anything else for you?
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. You know what? Yeah, no, I'll do that. I'll move over here. Actually, let's see. I could actually. I'm gonna just dash up here. Yeah, we'll dash over there. There we go.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Zoom. Anrin, it has come back around to you.
Well, now I'm pissed, and so I'm going back into rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and use the glaive again. Looking at the wizard, and I'm looking at the gargoyle thing. I'm going to use it on the gargoyle thing.
Okay. $15 hits the gargoyle, doing 12 points of damage.
I'm going to do it again.
21 will hit for 10 more. Chunks of stone-like flesh being carved off. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. With that, Wizard's going to take a quick glance. See what 20 feet might do.
Oh, shit.
Look at you wise folks moving outside of the 20-foot range. 20. Oh, so close. So close.
That wizard is
So
dynamite
close.
at spatial geometry.
It's so close.
He knows
This
it very well.
walking around a door, and he's
He
like,
has a tattoo on his.
Look, this
palm
is
of
his home
hand
turf.
of the-
He's got, like, you
Yeah.
know, little charts laid out on the ground, like little templates all over the place.
pamphlet.
But
You and spatial geometry.
one last
A winning
fireball
combination.
is heading
Oh,
down the hall.
Fudge.
Yaz and Rob, it's aiming for you. Yaz
Shake
and
my head.
Rob. I need
Ooh,
that
that's a big one.
DC 13 for the 33.
I'm fairly certain Rob's going down.
Right? Either it's succeed or fail.
Yes, didn't.
Yeah.
I just barely don't.
Yes has 1 hit point,
Yaz has 1 hit point.
and Rob is
And
down.
Rob
regardless of
is
what he rolled.
down. I would have been down either way.
All right. The wizard gestures for the gargoyle towards Yaz and Rob, and the gargoyle moves in that direction. Or attempts to.
Of opportunity.
There are.
Yeah, I'll crack it.
Okay.
17.
Show with the 17 will hit.
So his movement drops to 0,
Movement drops to 0.
and it takes 12 points of damage.
Takes 12 points of damage. Anrin,
To
are
do
you
the same
taking...
thing?
You may certainly.
Oh, did not
7's not
hit.
going to do it, though. But the 12 points of damage are there. As that happens, though, the red wizard begins running away.
run away.
He runs straight at a wall. Stretching out his hand as he hits it, the wall vanishes. Wind now whipping into the room, sending many of the papers flying about. You can see a porch, kind of a landing area beyond it. The horse heads above rattle together in a odd sort of way.
Hmm.
The gargoyle, unable to move now, turns back, bite and claws, going for show, the one who smacked it with the Morning Star. 1 bite, 1 claw. 19 for 5, I think.
Okay.
Rob, what are you up to?
Well, I'm gonna make a death saving throw, Casey.
That seems reasonable.
I'd like to spin, Pat. All right. Here we go. Nope, that's a fail.
1 on the fail side.
Oh no.
Yaz, a couple of hit points left, I think.
1.
1. What you doing with that 1?
Good question. That's a really good question. I've been thinking of what I'm gonna do, and nothing's come to mind.
I know.
Ooh, I could become famous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, where's my banhammer?
The star of the screen.
Wow.
Just doing Yaz.
How, if I were to move someone, like to drag them, how
Mhm.
far am I allowed to move them?
Once you pick them up, you are moving at half movement.
That'd be right in the doorway. So that's 15 there. And then it's half movement, so I couldn't actually make it to the door, and I don't even know if that one's open.
So if you're trying to get him into a cubby, if you moved down here, you could open that door, grab Rob, and suplex him into the door.
I could do that. Okay. I wasn't okay. Yeah, if I can do that, I'll do that, and I'll do that.
Okay.
Get him out of the way.
Yep, because you're only at that point moving Rob 5 feet, or you're moving 5 feet with Rob, and then you'll be down there as well. Yep.
Gotcha.
Wherever
Okay.
you want to be.
Cool. I think that's it
Okay.
for now.
Okay. Show.
Yeah.
I am going to provoke an opportunity attack as I charge the wizard.
Okay, as you try and move away, the gargoyle will try and do a grapple attack. Strength athletics, please, and beat a 16 if you want to get away. You sure do.
And I'll move up to here.
Mhm.
Take an attack.
17's going to hit, even with that mage armor. That's
For 14 points of damage.
Points of damage.
I will call lightning.
So many buttons. 11's not going to make it, so that
6
is
lightning damage.
That's a lot of lightning damage.
And then I'm going to shove him.
Oh. That's probably going to work.
Nice.
Shove him back 10 feet.
Nice.
And I'm going to move up to close that distance.
So you are shoving him out into the sky.
Yeah.
So he's gone.
So he is at the moment doing the Wile E. Coyote feet pedal thing, but he will be falling as we speak.
All right.
So
Nice.
Sounds good.
Chiquito, you hear a wah-hoo-hoo-wee. What are you up to?
Is the door open still?
Hey, 12 for 10. The door is open.
I'm asking for Rob Oaks. Is that door open, or did you close the door?
I don't think there was any
I didn't close it.
action
Well,
left.
I know Rob did it, but
I barreled through it and did not close it.
Okay, so Rob Oaks, we're not gonna let that happen today. Am I able to
Not
move? How much
today,
am I able to
Rob.
move my? Yeah. How much am I able to move my? My healing spirit.
I feel like it says it in there, and it might be 20 or 30.
I would have healed
30
when I moved when
30
I started
feet.
my turn in it.
Oh yes, you would have. Yep.
So what's the roll? Is it 2d6?
2d6. I believe.
Give me a second. It is 1d6.
Okay. Well,
And
I
you
would have
can
healed
move
that
it
when
up
I
to
started
30
my
feet.
turn in it. So
Plus my
So you could get it to
modifier.
like there.
no, does it add your modifier as well?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I rolled a
6.
4.
And that's a plus 3. Okay. Plus 3.
Okay, great.
So down around there is where you could get it to at this point.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and do a healing word for Rob Oakes.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, man.
You ain't gonna die today.
I'm going to try to sing as best as I can.
Get up on your feet, Robert.
Oh.
Oh,
Healing word.
that feels good.
I'm sure it does. All right. That felt good. It felt good.
Yeah.
8 hit
Nice.
points.
8. Nice. All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Chiquito.
Mm-hmm.
Action.
I think I do have it, but at this point, I could do something, but I'm going to save it if we run into anything else. So
Sounds good.
yeah, we're good.
Anrin, how about it?
Well, I'm going to hit it again.
What? What's with the roll? Oh, it's a real good hit.
Unfortunate roll, but
I like that roll.
It's a real good
well,
hit.
the
There's a
crit's
good
good. The damage roll was
Oh.
unfortunate.
Kind of rough, but
Yeah.
that is damage. It's still a creature. I think you have another swing though.
I do. You know what? I'm going to swing again.
Do it.
I like that idea.
That's a great idea.
Great
Do it.
idea.
Oh, that's nope.
No, it
It's
did
good to roll
not.
the damage though.
It was only this one that I intended to be the swing again. I didn't intend to do
That's-
that one. I don't know what happened.
That's
with
all
that.
right. The 10
Should have
the
given him
10
a stink eye instead in a stern lecture.
Yeah, the 10 will miss. Anrin, anything else?
Well, I'm going to. Time. I am going to do my bonus action dash, and it's again with the totem spirit. So if he takes an attack of opportunity, he's doing it at disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm going to head towards Chiquito.
Okay. Sounds good. He
Can't move?
can't try because he tried to grab Show earlier, so
Used his
he's
reaction
there and you're
already.
good.
All right.
All right. And with that, the gargoyle seems delighted to not be restrained and flies as fast as it can, keeping a distance, and starts winging around, trying to dive down towards the mage. As it dives towards the mage blinks, leaving Mist behind, Misty stepping up in the air towards the gargoyle. That will succeed unless Show can knock them out of the air. Show, you will get a ranged attack if you wish to take it, to try and prevent this from happening. Otherwise, they will get a little parachute-y action going on.
That sounds great. I will throw a javelin at them.
Let's see it.
That sounds great.
I'm going to use my last
Reroll.
reroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who are you aiming for?
The wizard.
You aim for the wizard. As the javelin descends towards the wizard, a shield of mystical energy interposes itself between you and they, and it is blocked. The gargoyle catches the wizard, and they descend towards the ground in a controlled fall, disappearing into the ground below. And on that, I think we're going to start bringing this one to a wrap.
I'm fighting yours to jump at them.
She would, too.
That is true.
We could drop horses. but
You
I don't
can-
know if we want. To.
They're horse skulls, not whole horses.
No,
but
I'm
yes,
saying
you
I could go and just conjure some horses and have them drop, but I'm not gonna.
I suppose that's also true.
God, for the horses. That's not nice.
Uh,
Chiquito.
I
For
could do
horses.
it. I just said we could.
It's
They
an
wouldn't be
option
real
if we
horses.
wanted it.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
that is an option.
Let's not ruin the
better.
brainstorming
They'd survive
session.
and they can
Every
eat them.
idea is good.
Quit
And
horsing around.
So
That is true.
Chiquito
Congrats-
did not say it though.
congratulations, party. You have managed to recover the documents and some of the arcane research from the Red Wizards of Thay. You have defeated Resmir. Last session you took care of the White Dragon. Blagothkus has been turned to your side. There is one thing left that you could attempt if you choose. There are 2 wyverns in the stables. Those wyverns
They're
they could be attempted to be captured, or they could be dispatched. They are very, very angry creatures with
They're
poisonous
ill-tempered.
tails. But
I'm sure the Lord's Alliance can take care of them.
Yaz has ridden one of them already.
are they ill-tempered sea bass?
They are ill-tempered sea bass
Uh,
with
I
lasers
know the
on their
tricks of the
butts.
trade,
Oh, is that an
but
idiom?
they're angry.
That is an idiom. So, do you wish to attempt to tame or capture Gordon, the Wyvern, and Magnus, the Wyvern? Or are you leaving that to the other teams?
Did you miss a chance to name them Gordon and Ramsey?
I did not miss a chance to name them Gordon and Ramsay. I chose a different naming convention.
I
okay.
deliberately sidestepped an opportunity.
I chose a different one. Does anyone happen
Okay.
to know what those 2 names have in common?
Can you say that again? The Gordon. And what was the
Gordon
second one?
and Magnus. Magnas.
Magnes?
Magnas.
No,
No.
I am a total cultural
Nope.
Philistine around that.
So, Gordon, who prefers to be known as Sting.
Oh, Gordon Sumner.
Oh,
Gordon, who
okay.
prefers to be known as Sting. And another thing also known as Sting. That is the proper name in Elven of Bilbo's sword, Sting.
Oh,
Went a
I
little,
told you, I lost
went a
all
little
my
deep
nerd
on
cred.
that one, but
Yep.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
you-
more layers than I anticipated.
That
so,
was what
I'm
I
feeling a
didn't
little
want to say
better.
that because I figured, but I didn't. It's okay.
I was
Sting
all
and
hung up on
Sting.
silly band names. I'm a little bit sad that we didn't break out the ogres that are up here on the towers. We'll reveal some of the stupidity that went into the prep for this particular area here.
I really wanted to find out about the giants who were doing the orrery.
Those are up meeting with Blagothkus and the others, so they are available for conversation. But the Gary, John, Andrew, Tim, Michael, and Kirk are excessive ogres atop the towers.
Wait a minute.
Gary,
Say him again.
Gary, John, Andrew, Tim, Michael, and Kirk are excessive ogres atop the towers.
In excess?
Very good. Absolutely.
How did I do that?
The
Those
In
are
Excess
excess,
band
yes.
members. Should you have headed into the kitchen, there are 2 groups of kobolds that might have awaited you in the kitchen. One, the rebels. The others, the central team. Which are the 2 Food Wars teams from the anime.
Wow.
Wow.
So, lots and lots of stupid naming conventions in here, but the party still hasn't let me know. Are we trying to tame those wyverns? Or
I'm
are
not
we giving
interested.
claim of them over?
I don't see any benefit there. I'm sure there is benefit. I don't see any reason that it falls to us.
Sure.
We are
I
weakened
don't.
and-
I don't wish to do that.
Fair enough.
Rob doesn't want to do that.
All right. So then we will start to bring this evening to a wrap. You have acquired some rather interesting and powerful items, which I will give you some additional details on in a little bit. And then we will pick up next week with our meeting with the Force of Grey, the Nobles of Waterdeep, and your great big pile of treasure to talk about what's going to be happening there. Anrin will find out about the relic that was found as they are cataloging everything and making sure that the proper taxes are paid. And you'll have an opportunity to talk with the folks in Waterdeep. I'll also ask everybody to give a little bit of consideration things that they would like to do with their newfound wealth and influence. Because we'll start talking about what to do for some time skips. In my mind, probably a year is going to pass before the next plot thing kicks in. But that might be shortened or lengthened depending on what you end up doing or wanting to do. You have made some enemies, but you've also made some friends. So we'll pick up from there. So, as we start into our outro, and I say so too many times, let's see here. This has been 20 Sides to Every Story. We're playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. The channel is a group of folks who like playing games together. We do all kinds of nonsense. We've got a convention online coming up where we've got a bunch of games being offered. Do please hop into the Discord to find out about that. If you happen to be catching us later on a YouTube or such things, take a look at the bottom, and I'm sure Alex will have a link in there for us for the Discord. We've got a bunch of games coming up this week, and do we have any special events this week?
Not this week. I don't
Not
think
this
so.
week. We're gearing up towards the convention, which will be on like the 25th to the 28th. So a lot of energy going in there. In the meanwhile, we did do our Jasper's Game Day Invasion of the Tarrasques.
Which is part of that 25th to the 28th.
It is part of that.
It's the kickoff.
But we have opened the charity for that one, so if you would like to do donations, do feel free to hop in.
Well, we have a code for that.
Absolutely have to register.
Does JFG work for that? Oh, that one actually is. Never mind. JFG.
JGD.
Oh, JGD.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay, cool. We got it. So that is the Tiltify there. Do feel free to hop in. I will get to be playing in that one. We've got a whole bunch of crazy and cool stuff going on there. But thanks everybody for playing. I'm looking forward to launching into Rise of Tiamat real soon. And by the way, players, do please take this opportunity to apply an additional level to your characters.
Oh.
Congratulations. So, thanks everybody. I'm going to hit the sign off. Anybody got anything they want to shout?
Go.
Congratulations. You survived. I tried to kill you.
JFG.
JFG. JGD.
Sorry, JGD. JGD.
JGD.
Yep.
TTFN.
TTFN.
That's enough for now.